obviously I love to run in a different way, but thinking and doing are two different things. Sometimes just leave it to your body's intuition to know what it's doing, and that's usually what happens. I go into a race blank, and I just run and I assess the race, and I decide then what I'm going to do next.
Is that a safer way for you to do it personally, or is that just something you leave up to yourself, your imagination when you go in the race?
You have to have an idea of what you're going to do,
Okay.
that's for sure, you have to. You can't run blind, I think that's a bit foolish. But at the same time, you've got 8 girls who want the same thing you want, and they might go out in a certain way, so you might not be prepared for that. So I think it's about being aware of other people's scenarios, but also knowing what you can do if the worst case scenario comes into play.
So if you didn't run, what would you do? What other sports would you do?
I used to play netball for England.
Okay.
Yeah, netball, yeah.
And
What
then,
do you think? Goal attack?
No defense, I was in defense, yeah.
I know that you do the 400. Are there any British girls that you can pick out and say, well, this girl is going to be really, really good?
My sister? No, 400 is tough. I think a lot of people don't appreciate what a difficult event it is. I think in Britain, now that I'm not running, it's really hard for a lot of girls to come through. They're kind of stuck at 52, 52, 52, which is, I think it's okay for them now, but I was 20 when I ran 50.5. So I'm not saying that they should do what I'm doing, but it just tells you it's very, very difficult to just pluck the next one. I've been running for 10 years and still, sometimes I feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
So my last question. You trained in Jamaica a little bit a couple of years ago. How was that, and would you do it again? And why did you do it?
I loved it, and I think for me it was the best decision I made for me. Going to Jamaica, I went to Jamaica in 2010.
Somewhere.
And in 2011. It was the best decision ever for me. I learned a lot from the athletes. I learned a lot from their lifestyles and their approach to running. It was a very competitive environment, but
Still is.
no, which is good, but it was very relaxed. It's almost like they were fighting, but without. Yeah, I mean they all wanted to win, but it wasn't aggressive. Yeah, I mean they all want to do well, but it wasn't aggressive. It wasn't. They will compete, but still go home with each other. They'll still give each other lifts home.
Right.
And that was nice. And so it taught me a lot. You can still be aggressive as an athlete, but you can still be human as well.
Right, absolutely.
So that was nice.
All right.
One more thing, Christy.
One
I know
more.
we always say one more thing, but in Jamaica I say one more thing.
Don't listen anymore.
But I coach at a university, at Delphi University. There's some girls
In Jamaica?
No, here in the States.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But could you just say something to them, encouraging words, as they're about to start their season, their background work and so on? What could you tell them?
I would honestly say that I think there's a huge different mentality between kind of when I was growing up and the kids of today. I think that, and when I'm overgeneralizing, but I'm going to say it anyway, I think young people now need to take responsibility for their lives, own your life, and it starts whatever age. It gets out at 5, it gets out at 10, but you have to take responsibility for your life and the decisions that you make in your life. Obviously you have parents, you have teachers who hopefully are there to look out for you, but if they're not, you have to be prepared to step out sometimes and do what you need to do.
Alexa Efferson is coming in a minute. She just ran approximately 4:07.1, which is the second fastest high school time ever.
Young people need to decide to take responsibility and also decide what kind of person they want to be. Do you be someone who's accomplished or somebody who's mediocre? Do you understand? That's the decision you make. I grew up, I didn't want to be mediocre. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up, but I knew that I wasn't going to settle for crap. Whatever it took, I was going to work. If you told me I had to do 10,000 press-ups in the morning, I would do it. Do you understand? I took responsibility for my life. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, but I knew whatever was going to happen, I had to be prepared to work for it. So I think that's something that's really important. You take responsibility of your life and stop blaming other people, blaming your parents. People say it's racism. You have all these manner of excuses. Do what you can do and then do it properly.